Hi everybody, Michaela Fest. I am checking in with you guys. So lately I have been feeling absolutely great. Other than the fact that I've come down with a cold, so I'm not too excited about that, but I'm kind of just taking each day at a time. The only issue with the cold is a lot of my other symptoms that I've been dealing with have been exacerbated. So, like, my walking has been a little bit rougher. I've been confused about certain things. But I had my labs done, and they said that typically with somebody with a lower immune system, their numbers will come back lowered, I guess. But they said that mine are staying stable, so it's good news. And then also I wanted to show you guys, look at how much hair. What? Like, that's crazy. I mean, goodness gracious, I'm so excited. I cannot wait until it gets to like buzz cut length, because then I will be more able and comfortable to walk around without a wig on. So I'm like super excited for that. I can't wait. Because those things get really hot on your head. But yeah, honestly, it's just kind of every day is different. The weather really affects how I'm feeling. So on like the beautiful sunny days, I feel great. On like the rainy, icky days, which of course has been like the last couple of days, has been kind of iffy, wishy-washy, but I would say for the most part, I still feel pretty good, because I wasn't diagnosed for very long, so I still relatively remember how I felt, before I was diagnosed. So, and I can already tell that I feel better than what I did then. So that's a bonus. So that's pretty cool. Just trying to think of, being back to work. So I've been back to work for about a month now. Putting back onto all the stress that I thought I left behind, and lots of new ones have added on to, because, going 3 months without working, it takes a lot to get back into the habit and the swing of things. So it's been kind of a taking things one day at a time, just like everything else. But for the most part, I've been really excited to see everybody. It's been kind of hard to not hug everybody, and to not act like I'm freaking out when they go to hug me, because I had made a video for the office specifically saying that people couldn't hug me or touch me or anything like that. And I get it, because it's normal human reaction as to when you see somebody that you haven't seen in a long time is to hug them. And so when somebody goes to hug me, I'm always like, and I'm like, I want to hug you so bad, but I can't. I'm sorry. And then I explain to them, and they're like, no, I'm sorry. I should have, I know it. It's just normal, blah, blah, blah. So I get it. So I think it's more so of, I want to hug everybody else too, because I've missed everybody, but I know that a lot of stuff is not good when it comes to hugging or touching other people. I mean, I have been so thorough with washing my hands and making sure that I'm not touching things. I mean, even with like the coffee pot at work, before I touch it, I have like a paper towel in my hand, and I grab the coffee pot with the paper towel instead of my own hand. Like, and then I always wash my hands right after I touch. Like, I'm very, very thorough with that. And then I have a container of Clorox wipes that I take with me every time I meet with somebody. So whenever I go into a conference room, I always wipe down the table in front of me, the chair, like anything that I can that I know I'm going to be touching or is going to be touching me or anything like that. So I've been very cautious, but some things you can't really get away from, which sucks, but I mean, I'll just deal with it. But one good thing is they had said while I was still in the hospital that it is still very likely that I could get a cold, but it's totally okay for me to get one. It just is something that it should be known that it could last a little bit longer than like if a normal person with a normal immune system gets a cold. So it just means that I'm gonna have to deal with this for a little bit longer, which sucks, but it's okay. So I've just been kind of taking a little bit of precautions. I actually just got this cute little mask. Oh gosh, let me poke myself in the eyes. And it has 5 filters inside of it, and it's got like little things so it's easier to breathe out of, and it's got the metal clasp in here to cover, and it's kind of cute. Kind of like it. So I'll probably start wearing that to work just so I've got something, because the surgical masks only last about an hour. So I went through so many masks at work. I mean, I had to continuously throw them away, and it gets to a point to where it's becoming not effective at all. So after an hour, the mask becomes too moist and it doesn't stop things from making its way in, I guess. I don't know. So what's really cool about this mask is it's got filters on the inside, and they're, you can take them out and everything, and I got a whole bunch of them to replace, and they last for up to 48 hours. So that's kind of cool. And I think it was like $20, something like that. And I could have gotten a plain one, but like, hey, I might as well get a cute one. So I'm excited to see how I can play that into my daily outfits. But this cough is kicking my butt. I mean, my back is killing me. And I don't know if it's because I'm coughing too much, or if it's all of the crazy stuff that's going on with my system and my immune system and all that stuff, but it sucks and it hurts. It's the worst it's ever hurt before, but one day at a time. Oh, and you guys get to see my cat, Luca. Where are you? But, yeah, so I just wanted to check in with all of you guys and let you know that, no, I'm not super sick. It's just, I have a cold, and my immune system, it's not all the way up where it needs to be, but it's not going down like it normally would for somebody with a lower immune system, so that's really good. So it means that I'm still staying on track, even though I've got something that's compromising my immune system, such as a cold. So I had originally thought that it was allergies, and I, blamed it on that for a couple of days, and I finally had called my doctor's office and made an appointment and asked to go in to see, to clarify and whatever. And the nurse practitioner had called me, and she was like, okay, so with the things that's going on with your immune system, if we can avoid having you come into the doctor's office, let's do that. Let's see if we can just do it for a phone consultation. And I was like, okay. So we just started talking about it, and she said that if I'm not having any issues with my eyes or, anything like that, she's like, a lot of the stuff just sounds like it's a cold. So let's just have you take cold medicine and see how that goes. And as long as it doesn't get worse, you should be fine. But I would say let's avoid having you physically come into the office because of your immune system being compromised. We don't want to cause anything else to happen, which appreciated, and I'm glad that my doctor's office is understandable of the whole situation. They know how to go about things, which is really good. So it just really sucks with the cold is you gotta let it ride out and you have to take over-the-counter stuff. So I'm taking Dayquil and NyQuil, which I got approval from my doctor from Chicago that it's totally fine. I can take that. Just kind of doing that, drinking lots of fluids, having a lot of sleep. Just literally one day at a time, because that's all I can do. I guess that's it. I would say not too much has changed other than, trying to get back into my routine. With work has been, I think it's been really good. It's been something that I needed because it's gotten me to get up, get ready, put makeup on. I mean, just like get out of the house instead of sitting around. I mean, of course I would have like exercises and stuff that I would do at home, but they were nowhere near as effective as getting up, leaving, walking around the office, that kind of thing. And then I have also been testing my limits around the office without using my cane, which has been kind of interesting. And people are like, whoa, look at you. And I'm like, I know. But I'm glad that I'm in a space in my workplace is to where I feel comfortable enough to do that. And it's like I feel confident enough that I can walk around and not worry about it. But yeah, I think, we're just kind of letting things kind of ride out and go from there. But the main thing is I just wanted to check in with you all, let you know that I am okay. The cold sucks, but it's not something I can't get past. And to showcase all of this hair that's growing, that's crazy. I can't even believe it. I just can't wait for more. I cannot wait. I can't wait until it gets to like buzzkill length. That's like what I'm excited about. But you can see I've got like pretty cool. I don't even know how to explain it. It's out there. So I guess I'm just gonna check in with you guys again sometime soon, and maybe I'll have other news or something. I don't know. So, thank you all again, so much for following my journey and being so interested and having so many questions, and because this whole thing has been a whirlwind, and it's been so nice to know that I've got support coming from every angle of my life, even if it's all the way from friends to family to social media. It's been incredible, and it's so awesome to have a whole people backing you up and a whole army that's rooting for you to win, basically. So that's really, really cool and heartwarming, and I thank you all so very much. So I guess I will check in with you guys again next time I get a chance to kind of sit down and check in again. So I will talk to you all later. Love you all. Bye.